What's up, guys? Trickster here. Today I got a new video for y'all. So I just kind of wanted to explain why I really haven't posted in the past few days. The main reason being is my car is down. So you can see my car in the background. My car is down, and this is what it currently looks like. So you can see my bumpers right here. Yes, I will clean all those bugs off. But yeah, I had to take the bumper off in order to pull out the TCM, or transmission control module, because you do have to ship that out to HP tuners, have them unlock it in order to actually tune the transmission. So that's what I'm doing, shipping that out. I shipped that out this morning actually, and I did next day shipping, and so it should be there Monday. And I'm gonna have HP tuners unlock it, and hopefully I can get it back by Thursday or Friday. Put it back in, put the car back together, and then I really want to try to make it out to Cletus and Cars in Houston. You know, with like Cletus McFarland, Leroy. I think that would be super dope to see Leroy in action, and to meet them, you know, if possible. That would be really cool. But the reason why I didn't make a video on how to remove the TCM was because honestly I didn't really know exactly what I was doing, and I didn't want to make a video trying to show how to do something and me not do it properly. So that's the reason why I didn't make it. But now that I took it out, I know how to I know like what all you got to do in order to get the bumper off and to get to the TCM, and it's really not that difficult. I was expecting it to be a lot harder, but it definitely helps you if you have an extra set of hands. Okay, so I'll kind of show you what I had to do in order to get the bumper off, and basically just all the bolts that you have to unscrew in order to actually get the bumper off, and where the TCM is located, and then I'll insert a picture on what the TCM actually looks like, just in case anyone is wanting to remove the TCM to ship it out to HP tuners. I looked all over YouTube. I cannot find a video on how to actually remove the TCM, so I'm going to try the best I can to go step by step on how to actually remove the TCM, and you know, all the steps that take place in that process, and where the TCM is located, what it looks like, because I had no idea what it looked like, honestly. The only reason why I knew that I pulled out the right thing was because of this little harness right here. I knew that those are typically has fasteners like that and connectors like that for like the ECU. Like for example with the BMW, its connectors were very similar to that for the ECU, so I figured it was something pretty important if it had a connector like that. But so yeah, I'll try to go step by step the best I can. I'm not actually taking it off, so I already took it off, so I mean it is going to be kind of hard to, you can't actually see me do it, unfortunately. But when I put it back together, I'm going to make a video on how to put it back together, and from that video as well you can just kind of reverse the steps and know how to do all the proper steps in order to actually get the TCM out. But so to start out with, what I did first is you're gonna have 4 little Torx head screws. So that hole and that hole, and there's one where that little clip is, and there's gonna be one more up there that you can't really see. But basically just loosen those. Loosen all the little screws on the bottom. Loosen all those all the way across the front. Loosen them, or take them out. Sorry. And right here, take out the first 3, I believe. Let me see. 4. Take out 4. So there's gonna be 5 in this little bottom piece right here. You only need to take out 4. The one that's inside the most, you don't need to take that one out. Take those out. Do the same thing on the other side, and then now inside the fender, you're gonna have one little bolt right there, and then you're gonna have 5 up here. So you're gonna have 1 right there, and then 2 right there, 3 right there, and there's gonna be 2 more above that. So I apologize that you can't really see exactly what I'm talking about, but there's gonna be, once you get inside the fender, there's gonna be 5 little bolts in here that you gotta take out all 5 of those. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So those 5 little bolts, they go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one is the 5th one. So 4 up here, 4 along the vertical side, and then this one that's horizontal. And then, so yeah, and then loosen or take out all the ones on the bottom, all the way across the front. And same thing on the other side. On this side, there is a connector, so I'll try to show y'all that. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see, but right there in the middle of the screen, there's a connector right there for, there's something to do with the lights, and it connects to that right there on the bumper. So you do have to remove that in order to actually be able to get the bumper off, or else that'll snag and you won't be able to pull the bumper off at all. So let me see if I can show you from the front. Okay, so right there, let's see, right there is the back of it. So on the other side of that connector is where the other end connects to. So there's a pin, you have to pull that pin, that red pin back, and then disconnect that, and then you're still gonna have your 4 screws on the back side of this, and then that one that's horizontal again. And then up here you just take out all these little Torx heads right here. So you're gonna have to remove all of those. And there's little clips that go in, I think right here, little plastic clips, and you can see those on the little strip that lays on top of the bumper, those little clips, and you'll just pull up on those, and that'll allow you to pull that strip up. And same thing on this side. And that is, let's see if I'm missing anything. So this is the connector right here that you need to disconnect. So these little lights for your little side lights or whatever, I don't know what they're called, but you don't even need to disconnect those, so don't worry about those. This is the only thing you need to disconnect electrically that's on the bumper. There's nothing on the other side of the bumper. And the TCM is going to be right under the passenger side headlight, so it's going to be literally right in that gap. And I know you can't really see in there, but right behind that gap, that's where the TCM is going to sit. There's a box and it has little clips. So basically you'll just have to lift up those, there's 2 clips on the top, just lift up on those, and then it will it'll release the box and you'll just pull it out. But it's in a tricky spot, honestly. You gotta kind of work the TCM out through this little gap, and it makes it really difficult because of this bigger hose right here and this hose right here for this connector. But you can get it out through that gap. I got it out through there. You don't actually have to remove this part of the frame or whatever. And then on the actual connector, lift that red tab up, and then this little handle will be laying horizontally, and then you'll just flip that handle up, so it'll be over here. You'll flip it up, it'll rotate, and then it'll be up like that, and that'll actually disconnect it from the TCM itself. And then you just pull the TCM out from right there. And as far as putting it back together, you just reverse those steps. So do everything backwards, and put everything back together. So it's really not difficult whatsoever. It's actually like really easy, honestly. I mean, it is kind of time consuming. I think it took me and my brother about an hour to do, and we are not really like mechanically inclined by any means. And I've never had to remove the bumper on this vehicle, so so that was completely new to me. But it only took us an hour, so it wasn't difficult whatsoever. And once the TCM's out, which I'm gonna insert a picture in the video, it's only about like 6 inches or so long, and probably maybe 4 inches wide. It's not very big at all. But yeah, that's basically just how you remove the bumper and get to the TCM, and how you remove the TCM. Super easy on the 6th gen Camaros, I think 2017 and up. I don't believe you have to do it on the 2016s, but you have to ship out the TCM to HP Tuners, have them unlock it, which HP Tuners charges I think $199 US in order to do it. So it's really not that expensive, but at the same time, if you're not trying to get the utmost performance of the vehicle, then you probably don't need to worry about it. But like, I'm trying to make the vehicle as fast as possible with bolt-ons. I really want to try to get into the 10s with just bolt-ons. I know some people have done it, so I would love to be one of the few people that have done it. So that's why I'm sending it out, get it unlocked. And I am going to be changing to Prey Performance for tuning. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the last video or not, but Prey Performance, I am going to be letting him tune my car, and that's honestly the main reason why I am sending out the TCM, because I really want to try to make Cletus and cars in Houston on the 20th of October, which is next weekend. And I really want to make it there, and I really want to set a new personal best there. With my modifications, I should set a new personal best pretty easily. My personal best right now is 11.86, and I mean, with my mods I should be low 11s. So with that being said, I just want the car to be as fast as possible. If I can run 10s next weekend, then that'll make my, I don't want to say that'll make my life, but that'll make my day. And then from there, then I can do cam, heads, and then a blower. I think I am going to do a Pro Charger. I know I kind of asked for y'all's opinion on which type of force induction to do. I think I'm going to do Pro Charger, and the reason why I'm saying that is because, one, it's a super easy install, which even like a normal blower would be an easy install. Turbo kit, that would not be an easy install, but I want to do that install myself, so that's one of the reasons. So it's pretty easy. And the other reason is I think I can probably get a much better deal on the Pro Charger. Like I think I can get a new kit for a really good price, because I know some people. So with that being said, I think I'm going to be going the Pro Charger route, but we'll see when that time comes. That's going to be after Texas 2K. I do want to do heads and cam before Texas 2K, but we'll just see how everything kind of plays out. But anyways, I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That is how you remove the bumper and remove the TCM from the 6th gen Camaros. And like I said, I apologize that it wasn't the best video as far as me actually doing it, like me actually doing what I'm telling you have to do. But now that I know what I'm doing, I feel like I can share that information, versus when me and my brother removed the bumper, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I didn't want to make a video on that and not be knowledgeable and not give you proper or accurate information. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'm just waiting on the TCM to get back, so honestly, I may not have any content until I get the TCM back. It all depends. Maybe this weekend, if there's like some car meets or some racing going on, maybe one of my friends will let me ride with them or something. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see as far as that goes. But if y'all don't see any videos in the next few days, then I just have to wait until I get the TCM back, and I'll make a video throwing it back in, putting everything back together. That way y'all can see, y'all can actually see me taking the bumper, or not taking it off, but putting it on, and then you can just reverse all the steps as far as that goes. And let's see, I need to do data logging on the vehicle to send to Prey Performance. That way you know, he has some stuff to work with. And so hopefully I can do that. If the TCM comes Thursday, I'll do it Thursday night. If it doesn't come till Friday, I'm gonna probably try to do it Friday night. I don't know. We'll just have to kind of see, because I'm gonna be crunched for time. But yeah, we'll just have to see, I guess. But anyways, I will catch you on the next video.